will publicly admit now that teenage Ruthie was what is commonly known as a horse girl. In my own defense, I came at it honestly. My grandparents owned land, and my grandfather, amongst his many other business ventures, was a horse trader. Riding horses was something we all did, something I can't remember learning to do because we always did it. And also the way that I earned money from about age 12 on. You see, to a horse trader, a 12-year-old girl is the perfect person to show a horse to prospective purchasers. Everyone thinks they can outride a 12-year-old girl. The Horse, A Galloping History of Humanity by Timothy C. Winegard was an incredibly interesting and comforting read for me. Much like pathogenesis used the disease theory of human evolution, The Horse emphasized the concurrent evolution of an animal that was nearly going extinct when humans discovered they could use it as well as eat it. The horse, an incredibly strong and yet strangely fragile animal, made movement more possible. Settlements, armies, invasions, and the modern world were all made possible by the taming of the horse. Just before the book got to the World War I age, I ended up skimming quite a bit. I am no longer able to digest the horrors that happen to animals or kids. The relating of the fates of the horses in World War I was just too much for me, and I could not really read them. For the record, I can no longer read Black Beauty either, and I have never read or watched Warhorse for this same reason. The world is too ugly, and that is an ugliness I cannot force myself to process. But these things are important to know. They're things we can't forget, and they hold an important place in the story of our evolving along with the horse. More than 70 years after the horrors of World War I spent many extremely happy hours on horseback. I didn't understand then that I was at the end of 5,500 years of history and development. But now, it makes that part of my childhood all the more awesome.